The Argentine Empire. A once humble kingdom in the continent of Saxodonia, it has since expanded to become a mighty imperial state. Since the reign of its first monarch, Catalina de Argentius, it was decreed that the title of Empress should not pass by birthright to the eldest princess. It had to be earned through study, training, and, most importantly, competition between the sisters. While each empress brought their own values and beliefs to the throne, they were united in their shared ideals of the progress and betterment of the nation they rule. Despite the process of succession being designed to give every princess an equal chance to compete for the crown, there have been rumors, especially in more recent times, of outside forces trying to give an unfair advantage to a particular princess, resulting in an empress that becomes a puppet ruler. However, as of the present day, it has never been proven. What has been proven is that the country has never taken kindly to people trying to harm their royal family or citizenry, going so far as actively hunting down enemies of the state.
Hurry, Ronan! Don't give up! It's not much farther!
Please, Lionel, carry me the rest of the way. The Hermes spell is wearing off, and I don't think I can run for much longer.
This is no time for jokes! Unless you want to be caught by the Imperial Cavaliers and thrown into a cold, damp prison cell, you would be wise to pick up your pace!
All right! I hear you!
There they are! Don't let them escape!
Yes, sir!
Hurry, Ronan! The drop-off is just up ahead! Do not let yourself falter!
How can I falter when I will literally be trampled by horses if I do?
Halt! In the name of Her Majesty! Surrender yourselves quietly, lest you wish to be stopped with brute force!
Now, Ronan! Jump!
Damn it, okay! Lionel, you bastard!
Saint Eline's grace. Did they seriously commit suicide?
Does it matter, though? Those rogues got what they deserved. No need to split hairs on the matter.
Agreed. I don't know about you, but who's up for a mug of beer? I spied a decent-looking cantina on the...
You fools! Do not be deceived. If these rogues could outpace our horses for that long, no doubt they could trick us into thinking they fell to their deaths. Everyone, dismount! We will be rappelling off down into the forest below.
Yes, sir!
Am I dead?
If you are feeling pain, then you are alive.
Yeah. Thanks for that air shield at the last minute. Still hate your guts right now. For making me do something so crazy.
Complaint taken. Now, if you are done lying in pain, we can continue our trek towards our destination.
Fine. But I'll need a hand to get up. So, how much further until we arrive?
We should be close to the territory of the elves. From there, we should be safe from our pursuers. Oh, before we get much farther, take this.
An elven hunting horn? Why are you giving this to me?
Hold on to it for now. You will know when to blow it.
Good to see my foreign cultures and history knowledge paying off.
How can I forget you jumping for joy whenever we got to that subject? Let's keep moving. The sooner we arrive to Mirvindell, the better.
Awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Ronan, don't be conspicuous about it, but be ready to arm yourself.
Are we in danger?
Aye, it seems like something is following us. Feign obliviousness and keep walking. What's this? Well, it appears we are on the doorstep of our destination.
Wait, seriously? How can you tell?
Look here. See that flower growing from the trunk of this tree? That is a Mirvindelli's lily. They're usually fully yellow when sold at a florist, but when still attached to the trunk of an Orfeo tree, they're more of a yellowish white.
It's a little hard to see in the moonlight, but I think I see what you mean. What was that?
Seems like our pursuer is showing themselves.
Seems a little rude to serenade us with such a beautiful tune before you gut us. Don't you think?
Ronan, know that if we die from goading our attacker, I will haunt your spirit eternally.
Tell me something I don't know, my lord. Saint Helene's grace, that was close.
Focus, Ronan. Form up. Dual guard stance. Just like we practiced.
Heavenly spirits, reside in my palm and arm yourselves. Mana blade.
Well, seems like you two are more than meets the eye. Now who could you two be, I wonder?
What the hell are you going on about? We're just a pair of normal townsfolk.
Normal? You two? Don't flatter yourselves. Normal people become walking fountains when I bounce on them. If you wanted to fool me, perhaps you should have let me get you two after listening to my opera.
Enough with your games, assassin. Are you here to finish what the Cavaliers couldn't? Or to intimidate us with your flimsy footwork?
Oh, you wound me to think that I, a being of chaos and carnage, would employ herself as an imperial mutt? As if I'd let the barbarian of an empress control me! No, I come under the orders of my lord. Bring two suspicious individuals to them, alive or dead. Now, what will it be for you two?
Is this some sort of twisted joke for you? Snake? Do you get your kicks toying with people? I've had to run myself ragged from a bunch of cavaliers, had a near-death experience jumping off a cliff, and now I have to deal with an unhinged psycho telling us to choose between life and death? Fine then, do your worst. You don't scare me.
My, the cultured soul dares to bite the hand offering it mercy. How adorable! So, you have chosen death. And allow me to wrap up this opera with a ballad of strife!
Lionel, get up!
This isn't over yet.
Oh, yes! I love it when my prey defiantly tries to resist. Makes me all tingly, thinking you have a chance to fight me. However, lowly maggots like you should learn your place!
Stop that. Stop that. Right now.
Or what? You'll bore me to death? You two are at my complete mercy. So, how about this? Let's make a deal.
Fine. What do you want?
Lay there quietly as I gut your companion alive. If you can do that, I'll simply carve my magic crest on your hands and let my master decide what to do with you. Consider it my gift for a fortuitous encounter.
You monster.
That glare of hatred! Oh, how I love that expression! I haven't seen a face like that in a while! Please, if anything, I'm an enlightened being, knowing that true pleasure comes from freeing souls from their mortal torment. Now, where to begin? I know! Let's start by poking at your guts!
Guardians of Mirvendell, the border patrol is complete. Begin preparing for the journey back to Orfadel.
This was an exhausting trip. Then again, sure beats the rigorous training that leaves me almost on the floor for the Mithril Rider.
As an outsider looking in, I can sympathize with your plight with our elite defense forces routine. On a side note, I really want to know why we have to do border patrols so often. The last time we had a remotely dangerous threat was those disorganized bands of brigands a few months back, and even they chose to respect our borders after some encouragement.
You mean that arrow you shot through the hat of one of their leaders? I have to say, you surprised me with that, Lewin.
I kinda surprised myself, too. I just started practicing piercing apples straight through with an arrow. Kind of wondering now what could have happened instead.
Well, what matters is that you chased them off, right? Now, if only they could be more lenient on patrols.
Good luck appealing that to King Silfen.
No, thank you. I'd rather not hear, "Would you like to know a tale?" again, followed by an epic that honestly has the same energy as a lullaby. Seriously, though, considering we have covenants signed to protect the woods from suspicious lumber activities, and the fact that we have good relationships with our neighbors, why do we...
That's why. Need the sound say more? Everyone, to the treetops!
Spirits above. What happened here?
It appears these two men were trying to reach us. But why?
Sir, take a look at this.
What's this? These patterns. This is a horn gifted by King Silfen to the Argentian royal family. Why is such a relic in the hands of these two?
Sir, the elder of the two is badly injured. We have to take him to Orfadel if he is to live.
Very well. Tend to them, quickly. Let's hurry and... Hold on. Something's coming this way. Come no closer! State your business in these woods.
Well, those two lying there are our business, citizens of Mirvendell. My name is Commander Josue Tanif of the 69th Argentian Cavalier Regiment. We have come to retrieve those two and take and interrogate them.
And why is that? What suspicious activity have they done to incur such action?
That is for us to know alone. We do not wish to have the Mirvindalis trouble themselves being involved in imperial affairs.
Well, forgive my rudeness, but due to where we found them, it is now officially the business of Mirvindel as well. And please think, this one is in critical condition right now. Any more arguing would waste precious time he may not have.
Pardon my bluntness, but do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
I do. And despite that, I wish to attend to the health of these two before concerning myself with political pleasantries. Besides, don't you think it would be a bad call to risk telling your majesty that you let 2 imperial citizens die just because you valued following protocol over giving them the care they need?
Very well, Elf of Mirvindel. You convinced me. Take those 2 with you to provide them medical attention. However, know that Argentio will return to retrieve those 2 once they're well enough to travel. Men, we return to our post.
Yes, sir!
All right, that's our cue to return to the castle town. Talito and Lewin, I leave you 2 in charge of coordinating their transport to Orfadel.
Understood. No need to fear. You are in the care of the Mirvindali's elves. Everything will be okay.
Thank you.
So much for going back immediately to your bed, huh?
If it means saving a life or 2 today, I think I'll live.
And so, the elves begin the march back to their home, unaware of the immense number of gears this small event set into motion. What will be the fate of Lionel and Ronan? How will the Empire respond? And what will come of their encounter with the mysterious assassin? Find out in the next installment of Argentum Aria.